morning, everybody. My name is Sandra. Welcome to my April plan with me. So this is my Franklin Covey Teresa Collins collab binder, The Beautiful Life in the shade Blood. Yeah, look how full she is. I can barely get her closed, you guys, and I have really been loving my planner the way it is right now. You know what? When I first bought this binder, I was in love because I really like the color. I'm not like a huge fan of pink. I do like pink, but it's not my favorite color. If anything, purple is my favorite color. But I do really enjoy how I have this planner set up. So when I was thinking about my April plan with me, I was kind of thinking originally like green colors. That's kind of how I have my happy planner set up. And then I don't know what it was. I'll show you the washi tapes that also inspired me. These are simply gilded washi tapes, but it was oranges and yellows. And I don't know why it was calling to me, but it was. So I'm going to be using these colors for my April setup. I also wanted to show you guys my ollie clips that I got yesterday in the mail. So these are the large ones. They're not as large as I've seen on some people's like planners. This is the emerald one, and this is rose gold. And I got these specific ones because they were on sale. So I want to show you the other ones. I also got these minis, but obviously like I got them because their colors are so bright and I love color and they're just so cute. So yeah, I wanted to get those as well. Honestly, you guys, I'm not like blown away by these. Like, I mean, paper clips work way better because they keep your paper flat, but this was like all the rage. Like everybody had to have an ollie clip and I wanted to see what the hype was all about. So I have one. Not overly impressed, but you know, I mean, everybody in the planner community seems to have these in their planner. So now I can put one in my planner, but yeah, I might not use them frequently because they are quite bulky. So we'll see. And like my planner barely closes, you guys. Okay, so yeah, we're on the monthly, and I guess I should pull out my task card. I do have stickers pulled out for this purpose. I have everything that I need here. And I don't think I showed my planner. I have showed it on Instagram. I have finally, like, I mean, today is the 31st of March that I'm filming this video, and I've done really, really well with my Instagram, you guys. Like, going from hardly posting at all to posting a minimum twice a day. I think there was one day I only posted once, but it was because I was so exhausted, I just fell into bed. I was going to show you my... Okay, so this is the first one I made. Now, these papers are from Planners Anonymous. And what I did is I took one of the cardstock, it was like the brown background. I put this art card on front, and then I added the washi tape from the kit to make it pretty, and then I put the acetate on top. So it's like this pretty gold book pattern. So I added that. And look, my task cards are already trying to escape because they know that I need to use them. I'm going to pull out the weekly and the monthly because I will be filming the weekly video as soon as I'm done the monthly today. And I had to try to get up early because both my kids are home right now with me and it's been exceptionally loud. And I knew that I wouldn't be able to film this video if I didn't get up early. So for spring break time, I did get up. It was about 6:30 I woke up. So let's see here. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to let you guys know is that I ordered, I've actually placed a couple of orders on Franklin Planner. Plus, I want to share this with you guys just because I can. So one of the orders is coming now. I ended up having to order a new hole punch because my old hole punch broke. Don't ask me what happened. I'm not rough with my stuff. I think it must have been faulty, but one of like the punches bent right over. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. So I ordered a new hole punch. I ordered some new forms, which I'll show you guys when they come in. And I also got a new binder. That's a zipper binder, so I'm not gonna share that until it comes. I'll share it on Instagram probably. But I also ordered the new Anna binders. So I ordered, I think it was like literally, because I was checking the website like 100 times a day. As soon as it got posted, I ordered it. And that was, I can't remember what day it was, but it was about a week ago now. And yeah, I ordered a compact and a classic. And I think they're going to be gorgeous. So when they come, I will show you guys as well. I'm not sure if I'll do a video because, I mean, maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll wait and do a video of all three of my binders. But when I ordered those, they were a pre-order. It was my birthday present. And yeah, it was a pre-order. So I don't think they're going to be shipping out until after April 11th is what I'm as I think is what I read. So those are coming. And then I also ordered myself a melody planner from Planners Anonymous. So I want to share that with you guys as well. I ordered the Under the Stars one, so of course I had to because it was purple. I'll share that with you guys as well. It's going to be really interesting to see, and I'm kind of curious as to what it kind of looks like and feels like. And it basically, I got like the ring kit, but it holds like a basic size notebook or like a personal wide planner. So basically like a compact Franklin Covey. And I'm pretty sure the rings, like they're the 3 and the 3, kind of like my compacts. So I'm hoping it's the same size. So we'll see when we get it. I'm excited to see what it looks like. But you can use it for like a notebook. You can insert a happy planner mini. So all kinds of things. I'm excited to see what's going on with that. Okay. So I guess we should get planning. I do have some stickers laid out here because I wasn't sure what I would need. The first thing is to review the personal goals. I moved my monthly goals to divider, and that was just because I wanted to keep everything neat and in its place. So maybe what we'll do is bring everything out. I think maybe I kept the work stuff in the same spot though. So I'll keep the highlights there, but March highlights will be coming out. Because yeah, honestly, this binder is so full of stuff right now, I can't plan in it. So here's my March setup. I do have April, my pre-planning sheet, so I'll bring that. And you guys know that I do work on my business stuff separate, so I'm going to pull that out. I do have a new inbox in here. You can see I have been using it, so I'm going to be able to switch that out soon too. Maybe I should for April, I don't know, because I'll just have to carry these tasks over, and then once I've done that, then I can remove that one. I'm also going to pull all of March out of here because I pulled up to the 20th and now I no longer need any of those. So I'll finish pulling out March because obviously you can see like the colors change. So I'll pull today out. I'll do that tomorrow, but I'm just going to pull these sheets out of here to make it easier for me to like flip the pages and stuff. So just so you guys know, I did do this calendar here. So this is for my business. I already pre-did that, but I didn't set out my goals or anything like that. Oh, and this is the other acetate and vellum I used from Planners Anonymous. So this is the vellum here. This is the acetate on top of it. It's just so pretty. I think that's everything I had to pull out of here. Okay, so I'm going to set this to the side. Yeah, I have these like dots in here, which I haven't used because they're pink, and I'm currently going to be using yellow in this month, but I'll leave them in there for now. Okay, so I'm going to set my binder aside. Bring out all of these sheets here. Like I said, I do have stickers set aside on my left here. And then I'm also going to be using my own stickers because I have a lot of icon stickers that fit my planner perfectly, and I will be using them. So yeah, so I'll have to keep this to the side as well. So like I said, the first thing is to review the personal goals and then review business goals, and then we'll add the monthlies. Well, we already kind of did that, but then we'll set new goals. Here's my business goals, and here's my home goals. I did not work on my art project at all. Now let me zoom you guys in here a little bit. I felt like I just didn't have the time. So unfortunately that didn't get done. The Swedish death cleaning, well, I did do some things. I did work on my spice cupboard. I did do a Tupperware bag, not the whole cupboard though. We did on top of our kitchen cupboards. I didn't do it to the extent that I wanted to this month, and a huge reason is because I actually developed plantar fasciitis. I have had it before. I kind of I can give myself like a baby check mark because I did do some things, but for the fact that I have to finish all the cleaning for April, it's going to be a big task. So like technically April was cleaning our basement. And so my husband has booked a couple of courses when he'll be home. Like you guys will see it on the monthly, but he's booked a couple of courses for work that were necessary. Like he really had to have them. But that's taking time away from cleaning the garage and cleaning the basement. So I was ambitious and I was like, okay, we're going to clean the garage and the basement in April, but I think I'm just going to put cleaning the basement because that task is going to take a long time. Like we've got so much stuff in the basement that we'll have to get rid of because if we ever do move, I don't want to be taking that stuff with us to a new home. So that's kind of, yeah, I don't know. As far as my shadow work healing journey, I have stuck to my goal of 3 sheets per week. So that one is a success. I'm not done it, but it is going to take a while to complete. So I'm not worried about that. My goal was 3 sheets, like 3 different journaling prompts a week, because it is a very emotionally taxing, and it makes me physically tired. So that's why I limited it to 3 a week. And read books. While I have read almost every day, I have not finished a single book. I'll show you guys my progress. Okay, so the spiritual book, I haven't read a single page. Is my bookmark still there? Yeah, it is. So this is Atomic Habits. This is how much I've read. I'm only on page 70. So I did get some reading done yesterday, but I mean, I'm not going to finish this by today. And today is the last day of the month. So I'm going to have to put it on next week, which just means I'll have to read 4 books in April. So I'm going to add this one, and then I'm also going to do like this book on auras, I think, the spiritual one. So it's Atomic Habits, auras, the spiritual. Oh no, that'll be 5 books because I want to finish the passage. That's this one, which I'm actually halfway done. I'm pretty impressed with myself. So that's 4. And then the 5th one is going to be, I think, the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Is it Stephen Covey? I don't know. But I want to read 5 books then. So I'll write that on my goals. You guys will see that later. So yeah, I haven't finished the books. The no eat before bed, 3 hours, was pushing it. I didn't accomplish that goal. I'm not like mad about it though, because I mean, everybody, like, I don't know, like I can't go to bed on an empty stomach. Like when it's physically hurting, I just can't. So I'll have a small snack, like I'll have a few cheese and crackers, or I was watching Downton Abbey and I heard that if you have warm milk and cinnamon, like the milk has to be hot in order for the cinnamon to react with it, but it's apparently a natural painkiller. I learned it on Downton Abbey, so I searched it online and it turns out it was correct. So I've been starting to do that too before bed, but I mean, that's pretty healthy. It's like milk and cinnamon, no sugar added. And I can't really honestly say if it worked because I'm used to taking Advil, like extra strength Advil, and that's pretty much the only thing that will work. And sometimes I take, when we don't have any Tylenol right now, but sometimes I'll take like an Advil and a Tylenol, and they're both extra strength, and sometimes that makes it feel better too. Okay, so you saw with the books, I haven't finished any of them, but that is, I like how I have this set up, so I'm going to continue that in April. And then for my business goals, let's see. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. So Instagram, I did really, really well. Feb Biz analysis, that's something I do every month. I do that for every preceding month. My biz plan, of course, I had to have that. I don't even know why I put it on there. And then my sticker kits. So what I did, I stopped doing November and December, so I cannot cross it off because I did not finish. I figured after I was done October, it was like the week I was doing November, I ran out of time on that day. My daughter was being especially difficult, and then the same with this week, I just ran out of time. So I ended up thinking to myself, well, summer is here anyway. I should concentrate on doing different stickers that people will appreciate during the summer. And then we still have quite a ways till like November and December, so I'll just do that another time, like probably in October or September, October. I don't need to worry about it right now. So I didn't do that, and I also didn't get to the channel art on my other channel. So I'm going to have to continue carrying that over into April. So yeah, so now I'm excited to kind of set up my new goals for April. I'm going to zoom you back out here, but I wanted to share this with you. So I went to my refreshed goals for the month. If you guys want to check out this video, I'll link it. This is just my Q2 refresh in my Cultivate What Matters Power Sheets Goal Planner. And then I do have my April goals separate. So they're here on my pending list right here. But what I want to do, like this is kind of where I come every day to track all of my goals. But I'm going to put the larger goals on my sheets here. So the problem is that most of these goals are personal goals. The only one that isn't is my sticker design in Instagram. But what I'm going to do is add the numbers as well. So I want to hit certain YouTube goals and certain Instagram goals. So I'll add that as goals on my work goals. Other than that, I don't really have I might put time tracking on work as well, even though it's going to be personal and work. But yeah, I just don't want like to have tons of goals over here and then nothing here. So that's what you'll see reflected in that. So we'll get started now.
There's another side of you trying to break through, able to tell the truth. No one else can see you like I do. All you ever do is say how far you wanna go. Baby, I can tell it's just for show. Every line designed to let me know. You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. When we are together, you're afraid to hold my hand, trying to understand. What if this doesn't go as planned? So you don't know what it means to be loyal and kind. I know that you're not blind. Tell me what is really on your mind. You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected.
All right, guys. So I think I'm all done here. Really happy with the way this is set up. I kind of copied what I did before. You can kind of see here it's like almost exactly the same, just different colors. And I did stick with the theme of the sticker book. So that sticker book was Planners Anonymous. I don't know the name of it, but it was also by Craftsmith. I got this one from Michael's. And the first half of the book is this color. So it's like a lot of red, blue, pink. And just kind of like sticks with those colors. And then the second half of the book is like yellows and oranges. And I wanted to stick with that. I might get bored halfway through the month. We might switch to these colors here. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, but I like the ability to change. You're still kind of sticking with the same theme, but you're changing it up a bit. But yeah, so for now, I'm really happy with this color. So for personal, one of my finance goals is to maintain my credit card. So if you guys follow my budget journey, I'll link my video. This video is going live Friday, and I have a video today coming out on the Thursday, which is my third video doing cashless budgeting. And I'm struggling with it, but I think it's going to get better. I can feel it. It's easier in some aspects and it's difficult in other aspects, but I am struggling with that. But I am charging everything on a credit card because we get a really good cash back from it. But it's also challenging to try to pay it off every week. But I have been doing it, and anything extra towards other cards that we haven't paid off yet. Fitness, I am trying to work out, you guys. It is a matter of my foot feeling better. It is a matter of time, which brings me to time tracking. So I do have it down here, but I'm just going to add it here to show that. But that's going to be for personal and professional. So yeah, that's going to be like a whole other project all on its own. But I'm going to try doing it for the entire month, but we'll see how it goes. It might only be doable for a week, so I don't know yet. But yeah, I'm going to try doing the fitness thing. I've got a couple apps on my phone. I think the easiest thing for me to do is just to start dancing. I really want to learn how to shuffle dance. Have you guys seen those like really cool shuffle dance how-tos on Instagram? Like they're so cool. And there's one song, I can't think of the name of it now, but there's one song that in particular I just love watching when people dance to it. So that's one of my goals, is to try to do that. The minimize cleaning and the basement project. So I struck off the garage. We'll leave the garage for May. I think will be better because May will be planting season for me, and yeah, basically planting and cleaning the garage and also the car. So those will be May goals. But for now, we'll stick with the basement and doing like more other stuff around the house. Read 5 books. I have them here. Can I do it? I don't know. We'll see. And then learning tarot. So I have been doing weekly tarot readings for myself. I don't do them for anybody else because I'm not confident yet in my ability to use my intuition with the cards. But I want to learn the meanings behind each of the cards, and not so much the meanings behind, but how they relate to each other in a reading. So that's a challenge that I've been working on. And I'm going to continue working on it for April. And then shadow work, again, I wrote it down because it's important to me. And for business, so Instagram, posting minimum twice a day, growing Instagram to 1,000 followers. Thank you to everybody so far who has joined my Instagram. I am really working hard, you guys. I'm trying to post as often as I can. Stickers. So I'm going to give up on the November, December monthly kits. I'm just going to do script stickers, icons, and deco for over summer into like spring, summer, fall. Minimum is 2 sheets per week. Although this Tuesday I only did 1. So I kind of cringe at that because it just, when my son is home on spring break, it's a lot harder. My daughter is harder to manage almost. So yeah, it's been a crazy week so far. And then YouTube, I wrote down 1,700 subscribers, which is again out of my control, but it's a goal that I'm going to work towards. And all that means is that I need to make more inspiring content for you guys so that I have more friends joining us on my channel. And that's it. And then of course, time track, which I'm going to have to set up some kind of template. The easiest thing to do would probably be to do it on my computer, but I don't know. Or maybe what I'll do is write it down on a sheet of paper and then enter it into my computer after, but I would still have to devise some kind of template for that. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, that's all my goals, which is crazy because this takes forever, you guys. Even though I have all my goals written down, it just seems to take a long time. I'll put everything back in my planner once we're finished. So I'm going to set this aside for now. We have already added the new monthlies, basically. We've set the new goals for both business and personal, set personal calendar, and then we can look at transferring tasks, putting on new tasks for the month. So yeah, April is going to be a busy month for us. You're going to see, I'm going to go ahead and do the calendar here. You're going to see that it's quite busy. We've got a lot of things to do, and May 1st is my daughter's birthday. So even though it's not on this calendar, we're going to be planning for her birthday as well. And her birthday won't be as detailed as my son's because my son, he had more friends over, obviously, because now he's developing friends in school. My daughter's still a baby, and it'll pretty much just be family, I think. We've got quite a few little girls in our family, so we'll invite everybody for that. But it's going to be a good time because, yeah, it's just nice to have everybody together. And because her birthday falls in May and it's May 1st, if it's nice out, we'll maybe move the party outside, which would also be nice because we can enjoy the backyard. I have slowly been working on picking up the dog caca in our yard. So as a little bit of the snow melts, I pick it up and then I continue doing that. And I've done really well despite my foot, despite everything. And I kind of look at it as exercise because I'm constantly bending over and picking it up, and it's working on my glutes and just, yeah, it's doing really, it's really good. That's all I can say. Okay, so I'm going to use these 2 sheets. This is my future planning and my monthly pre-planning sheet from Fancy Plans Co. I'm going to go ahead and start planning out the month. And oh yeah, I will be using quite a few of my stickers because I do have icons in here. This is what March looked like. So I'm going to do something similar to that. All right. let's get started.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had unfolded just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was done feeling hopeless, screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold. It's funny how easily a life can be torn apart. Why couldn't I simply see that I was sick at heart and I am in deep debt? The climb we did was unreal. You made me so speechless. I just can't believe it. You broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was my own enemy, screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold. I rise from the ashes with pins and patches. We carry on. I rise from the ashes. I heal from your passion. My doubts are gone. Felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You got it.
All right, you guys. So we're finally done the monthly calendar. This took forever because we have a lot going on this month. So as you can see, oh my god, this video is already at an hour and 10 minutes. So I don't even know where to start. I put this on the wrong week here. So Chad, this weekly prep, I'm going to see if I can peel this sticker off because I don't have any more of this color. This one goes here because he's not home this weekend. Okay, so let's kind of walk through it here first of all. So the first thing that you'll notice is that I have, I put recycle on here finally, but as of April 1st, like during winter, the garbage was being picked up every second week, which is going to continue the same, but the food waste, like the organic waste, is going to be picked up every week because as it starts warming up, they don't want it to rot, which happens and you get flies and it's just really gross. So as of April 1st, they're going to start picking that up every week instead of every second week, which they've been doing up until this point. So that's why I've marked that in. We've got lots of birthdays in my mom's family, and then my sister's husband's birthday is on the 13th. My daughter's birthday is May 1st, which of course is not marked on here, but we will be prepping. I should probably write that down. So on Saturday, that's date night, but we'll be prepping for my daughter's birthday. So I'll have to basically write a list of things to do for that. We'll probably get balloons and stuff. I did write reminders on here, so I'll carry that over to the master task list. So yeah, a lot going on. I mean, besides for the fact that I've got tons of work to do as well. We'll only be going to Red Deer once. We were thinking of this weekend, but then my daughter's birthday is on Sunday, so we can't do that. So we have to push it here. And then, unfortunately, we won't be going swimming because unless we end up going swimming in Red Deer, we're going to cancel my son's school on the Monday here. So here's Red Deer. I'll just put that as a reminder. On the 11th. Okay, so we'll be going to Red Deer. Wait, where are we going to start here? So my son goes back to school after spring break on the 4th. That's his first day back. My husband gets home on the 5th. We're supposed to declutter the basement, but then he has this course. We're going to try to squeeze that in on the 7th. So I'll have to get I'll have to get my son from early dismissal because he won't be home till like after 5. We're going to fit in a date night Friday. So like right here is going to be very, very clustered. We're going to fit in a date night and it only goes, I think it's 9 to 1. So as soon as karaoke is done, we'll have to book it back home and have packed by that day too. So we'll pack for Red Deer on the 8th. Again, I did put that here. And then we're going to leave Saturday-ish morning. And then we're going to cancel school on Monday and then we'll come home sometime Monday. And then my husband leaves again on Tuesday. So it's going to be pushing it for him. It's going to be like busy and gas prices are going to be crazy. So we're going to take my husband's car because his car takes far less gas than my Jeep does. Oh, and then the other thing I forgot to mention on here, I don't even have room to put it here. I'll have to put it as a reminder somewhere. Let's put it up here. Reminder. And this will probably have to be like the 7th or the 8th. So take Jeep to Matt's. Okay, so basically we've been getting our vehicles fixed. We've been like trying to save up as much money as we can and get a whole bunch of work done in our vehicles. So far, it has cost over $2,500 to get both of our vehicles fixed, which is crazy because who has that kind of cash sitting around? So we did have to borrow some money from my husband's parents again, which is very unfortunate for the budget because it's really, really hard to save up money and pay them back at the same time. But you know, we had to do it because we need our vehicles. My husband works out of town. He needs his car and I need my vehicle to get around to get groceries and to get my son to school. So I'm going to have to talk to him. So probably have to do that soon to schedule when we can bring it by. So that's why we'll drop off my vehicle probably Thursday or Friday. And then we're going to be gone for the weekend. And then we'll have to arrange with him to pick it up sometime Monday. I'll write that here too. Pick up Jeep. Okay. And then I don't know if we're doing anything here, but this is also going to be a busy weekend because my husband's going to be gone, but it's my grandma's birthday. My family was doing a huge thing for her because she will be 80, which is crazy. It's going to be her big 80th birthday. My son is off school for that entire Easter weekend, and I'll probably do like something for my kids. I'll do like an Easter hunt on the Sunday. So I'll have to make sure I have enough money to save up to buy a whole bunch of goodies for them so that they can do like an Easter hunt. And then I put family time because we were supposed to do some kind of like barbecue. We'll see. Like my husband isn't here to help me out, but we'll see. Maybe I'll invite everybody over for a barbecue and we'll have some drinks and stuff because by then it's going to be really, really nice. And then, so that weekend's going to be nuts. And then it kind of gets back to normal here. And then the end of the month when my husband is home again, we'll be doing the basement again. So he'll be home Tuesday. And we're just going to work on the basement until it's done. Technically, we have 3 days here, so we might finish. I don't know. Last time we went through the basement, it did only take 1.5 days, but we never did our Swedish death cleaning. Like this time, we're going to like completely gut it and get rid of everything. So and what I'm going to do here then is maybe put basement or garage. And I also want to do our cars too. So I'll put cars because I want to spend some time cleaning them. I have leather seats in my Jeep. I've got my leather, my gear shift for my standard gear shift. It's leather, and my steering wheel is leather. I've got a lot of leather in there, and if you don't condition it at least once a year, the seats will crack. And my Jeep, fortunately, I get to keep it in the garage, so it's not sitting in direct hot sunlight, which is it's good. It used to for the first like 10 years of its life, or the first the first 8 years of its life it used to, but my Jeep got broken in so much that I had to start moving it into the garage because Jeeps just seem to be a target for like break-ins, and people like to steal stuff. I had my tire stolen off the back of my Jeep once before I bought the locking lug nut. So yeah, it's just been crazy, you guys. All right, so that is it. I kind of want to decorate a bit, but I feel like I don't have enough room. This calendar. So do you see what I mean when I was like, I really feel like I want to put my work schedule and my life schedule together, but I feel like I don't have enough room. Like this is so clustered, and like maybe if I wrote smaller it would be fine, but I'm not a small writer. You know, like I write larger. I'm just going to decorate with some stickers. I'm going to put this on here. There we go. Okay. This is about as much as I can decorate because, you know, the floor pages are already pretty vibrant. So that's it for the month. And now I need to find my task card. So now, transfer master tasks and then do new master tasks. So I've already done the business calendar, which is here. The only thing that I want to add, okay, where's the other half? This is March. Hold on, I gotta find the other half of that calendar. The only thing I want to add is perhaps my blog stuff here. So I know that my husband, I'm just going to write in the days he's home here. So yeah, so basically I'm going to have to do my plan with me early here because I'll probably have to do my plan with me on the 7th. That's just going to be such a busy weekend. We're going to have 2 extremely busy weekends in April. So I want to, these are fairly new for me. So I want to put, I want to have these on here. So writing blog, I do that Wednesday, but I do it on the days when my husband's not home. So that will be two days, or like, I guess 2 weeks in April when I can write blogs. So I'll have to write 2 here and 2 here. And then I also post the blog and I transfer my blog on Monday. So I'll just put transfer. I don't need to put the blog post because it's already in green there. Blog post. So I'll have to have that one set up. So I'm going to have to schedule it. There we go. See, now this one's looking messy too. Okay, so that's all I wanted to put on there because yeah, I feel like I wanted to use these. I made them. So that is done. So now I'm going to have to write out all of the tasks for work, which is going to be a long list. And what I've been doing for work tasks is basically breaking it up and putting videos to film, stickers to create, and blog posts to write. You can see here, so business, I put all the things I have to do, and then videos. So I'll probably just do that. That's a good idea. Okay. I can decorate that just a little bit. And then I have an index, which I rarely ever use for the monthly. I usually use the daily index, but then the note section is where I put the to-dos for my personal. That looks like this. So March I had tons of like cleaning stuff. So you can see this is what I've got done so far for March. So I did do above cupboard. Let's see. So I actually did pretty, like not too bad. So I did my daughter's clothes. I did all of my clothes. I did the front coat closet, the back closet, which was huge. I filed her taxes. I paid her credit cards. I read those books. I did the spice cupboard, I did above cupboard, I did the table counter, the coffee end tables, and the kids' toys. But yeah, I wanted to do like the bathroom. I actually did do the downstairs bathroom, but I never got a chance to do the upstairs bathroom, which is probably the messiest. And that was pretty easy, as well as like my daughter's organizing stuff. I never got to do that. But anyway, so I'm going to transfer those tasks to the new one because it still needs to be done. But there's going to be a lot of other things to do. So I'm going to try to write small. So I'll transfer over those tasks. And here I'm also going to write these out. So let's get started. I'll decorate just a tiny, tiny bit. And the rest will just be writing.
I want you more than money. I wanna float on downstream, go and find my wild dreams, yeah. I'd kill to feel it all shake you like a twisted mind game. I'll be burned by your flame, oh. Ups and downs, no in-betweens, fire and ice, burn gasoline. You know I love it, you know I love it. Love and hate, romantic sin, fire and ice, gone with the wind. You know I love it. We're the kind, burning blind. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. Northern lights, roaring skies. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. Don't break my heart, just break free. Just let me see your bad streaks. Maybe they'll match my freaks, yeah. I'd kill to see the stars cry, roam in the dark while love hide. Let the world know you're mine, oh. Ups and downs, no in-betweens, fire and ice, burn gasoline. You know I love it, you know I love it. Love and hate, romantic sin, fire and ice, gone with the wind. You know I love it. We're the kind, burning blind. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. Northern lights, roaring skies. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. We're breaking all the laws of our universe.
So I think that's it. I was trying to write down like everything that I could think of. Like I know this video we're sitting at an hour 40 already before I fast forward this. So I'm hoping it's not too long for you. Thank goodness I'm doing the week separate. So for business, I kept it pretty simple. This is kind of the thing that I do every month. So it's not like it's new stuff. All of my business analysis stuff, setting up my new planners for the next month. I wrote down all the videos here that I have to do. And this is a lot of video work. So like keep in mind that it takes time to do the video, but it also takes time to plan for the video and to kind of know what I'm going to say. I don't really write a script per se, but I like to have some kind of outline to know, the steps. That's kind of why we have our weekly task cards, to kind of know what steps to go about doing stuff. And the monthlies for me are always a bit busier, right? Like we've got a lot going on, especially in summer coming up. It's going to be crazy busy for us. And this is a lot of work. And for the most part, a lot of these videos, like the budget videos, the plan with me, I do them every Wednesday, Thursday, and every Friday. Generally, that's my big filming days. But the other videos, like my bullet journal, my goal video, any of these ones here, sometimes my makeup, I wait till my husband comes home because it's really hard to manage with a 2-year-old and trying to do work. So And videos do require somewhat of a quiet atmosphere. My daughter's actually awake now, so thank goodness I got up fairly early to do this video, but I still need to do the weekly video later on. So we're going to see how that goes. As for personal tasks, what I did, everything that wasn't to do with like cleaning other than the decluttering the basement project and the garage project, I wrote on the left side, and then everything to do with cleaning tasks, I'll zoom you back out, whoops, is on the right side. So still a lot of things to do, but I will try to tackle it as best I can this month, along with all of the reading tasks I have. Like it's going to be a busy month, you guys. And that's kind of why, like, my main challenge, where did I write my main challenge here? Unfortunately, it's not right in front of me, but I did do my main challenge is just basically water, because right here, I'm just not going to have the energy. Like, well, the water is going to give me energy, I'm hoping. So we'll see how that goes. But now I basically have tons of stuff. Oh yeah, and then this stuff as well. So anyway, so this is kind of where my passion planner, sorry, my daughter's going to start yelling. My passion planner comes into things. So now that I've wrote down my goals, when it comes to a week by week basis, I do sometimes schedule it into my Franklin planner on the weekly schedule, but I am waiting for the kind of like the hourly, weekly inserts to be coming from Franklin. I'll show you guys how I set that up and what I mean by that, but you can kind of see your week as a bird's eye view, but I feel like I can schedule my time better. And it's hard for me to schedule hour by hour because I do have kids, and because it's hard to be spontaneous when you schedule yourself. And a lot of times what I found in the past is that if I scheduled myself hour by hour, except for the things I knew were happening, like appointments or things I'd planned months in advance for, like birthday parties, stuff like that, or even taking my son to school, everything else really doesn't get done in the order that I say. So for instance, like this morning, if I hadn't woken up early, this video wouldn't have gotten done. So it really, really depends how my kids are doing, how my day is gone, how tired I am. It depends on so many things. It's not like I'm a single person or an empty nester who can just schedule my day accordingly and not really take into account anything or anybody else. It's extremely difficult for me, but I am trying my best. So that being said, let's put all of these papers back into my planner. I'm super excited that I got this done. This planned with me. I've been thinking about it for a long time now, so I'm just really happy that I've finished it, and I think it's looking pretty good. Like I'm quite happy with the way it turned out. Like we are going to be super busy, but you know what? I'm also excited for the change of having pink dailies. I think that's going to be cool. But yeah, as far as these pages are concerned here, I do find it sometimes challenging to look at this. And that's only because of the setup, instead of having like, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, where you can see everything outlined in a week. It's kind of like up and down like this. And while I like this for decorating and like, you know, to check off stuff that I'm doing, I'll probably still fill this out, but I also want to write out like the weekly at a glance too. So I think that's helpful to kind of see how your week is looking, and where you can fit in different projects when you have more time. All right, so I need to put this under the monthly, which falls right here. So yeah, I think what I was doing is the goals I was putting separate. So I'll take the personal monthly here. Gotta figure out which way it goes first. And then the highlights were right behind it, I believe. Or the highlights I had put. Yeah, I think I'm going to move the highlights. I put them under goals, but I think they need to be with the month. So I'll take that out. My planner is so thick that I don't have any room to put stuff. So my goals are going to go here. So it looks really cute. Then I've got my month, my future log, and then my month. I'm going to put the highlights right behind the month because I think that's a good spot for it. So every time I go check the, you guys could see I didn't do so well with the March highlights. So every time I go checking off things on the month to do, I'm going to try to look at this every day, or at least come to this page every day. Maybe that's one thing that I'll do, is just put a side tab just to be like, hey, I'm here, come check me. Okay, because I like the idea of putting highlights. And then we flip over to the business section. Maybe what I'll do is put the blog behind the monthly, and then we'll just put this here. So yeah, so goals will stay on the monthly because it's kind of attached to the monthly. Like this is the goal sheet here, and then that's the month, and then the tasks to do. So yeah, I think that looks really good. I'm really happy with the way this turned out, friends. Like, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was like so long, but let me know in the comments what you think. I'm going to keep the weekly out because I will have to come back to this once my daughter goes to bed. Either that, or I will try to do it while she's eating breakfast. That might be a possibility as well, because as you guys know, I usually just focus on the only thing I really talk about at the beginning is the goals. So we'll see how that goes. And I'll probably stick to the same color scheme for this first upcoming week. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought. Leave some comments down below for me. I'm personally loving the colors right now. Like, I'm in love. I love that. But yeah, you can see how crazy busy we are, guys. It's going to be, I don't want to say a stressful month, but maybe a hectic one, I think. So anyway, if you're new here, please subscribe. I would love to have you so much and to continue growing my channel. Let's meet my goal of 1,700 subscribers by the end of April. Don't know if it's possible, but it is only possible with you guys. So thank you for your continued support. Click on the bell button to be notified every time I post new videos. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Share it with a friend if you know someone else who would also enjoy it. And we will see you guys, I guess, tomorrow for the weekly. So take care, friends. Bye now.